Corey. Hey guys, welcome back. You're good. I'll move. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome to the Magic Kingdom. We are waiting for Happily Ever After fireworks. I wanted to go ahead and thank our sponsors below, for without them we wouldn't be able to do all these free live streams to you guys 7 days a week. We stream from all 4 Disney parks, resorts, water parks. We do Legoland, Universal, SeaWorld, everything in the Orlando area and surrounding Central Florida attractions. We also do streaming from, we've done New York, we've done some Colorado. So we're doing a bunch of different things as well. So please check out our sponsors below. Orlando Insider Vacations. Book a luxury vacation home that's within minutes of your favorite parks for half the cost and double the space of the park's resorts. Check them out on OrlandoInsiderVacations.com. Mention Streaming the Magic for a discount on your bookings. Make your dream of living in magical Central Florida a reality. Realtor Victor Nawrocki at Nawrocki Realtor specializes in residential and investment properties, including primary and secondary home opportunities in the Walt Disney World area. Victor has been featured on Orlando's local CBS affiliate and interviewed by the Orlando Sentinel and New York Times. See the properties on the market now by visiting www.celebratingflorida.com. If you can't get to Disney, bring Disney to you. Mickey Monthly is a monthly mystery box for Disney fans. Get 15% off now for your first month when you use the promo code MAGIC15. Check them out on mickeymonthly.com. Still hanging out, guys. How's everybody doing? Are we having a magical, enchanted, beautiful Thursday night? It is awesome. It is currently 74 degrees and clear. Looking crispy over here, so we're just waiting for Happily Ever After to start. Thank you very much for sharing, giving you love, hearts, and all of that good stuff. Make sure you guys share and let friends and family know. Tweet it out, Facebook it out, Instagram it out. That way you let everybody over here, let them know that we are going to be watching Happily Ever After fireworks tonight, and we should have a good time. You're welcome, guys. Hello, hello. I hope so. I'm far away from the Towers of Terror, so we'll see. This is a new spot. I knew I couldn't stream in front of the castle today, not with this many people. Hey, Rich. Hey, George. Oh, that's awesome. Hey, Sarah from Atlanta. Hey, Ronald. Hey, Laura Beth. Hey, Paula. Hey, Diana. Sherry. Awesome, awesome. Elizabeth. Hey, Jane. Roseanne. Marky. Nice. Second week of November. Perfect weather. Hey, Chris. Nice. Awesome. Wendy. Victoria's back. Mary. 60 days to go. Wow. Oh, no. I think it will, Laura Beth. I was the same way. I saw the very last wishes. I was very upset. And then I was crying that day. And then I saw the very first Happily Ever After the day after. It was quite an experience. It was good. It's great. Crying for 2 days straight, but well worth it. Yeah, I definitely use my... Yeah, Florida's very, pollen counts because of the heat. So make sure you bring your allergy medicine. I've been taking my Zyrtec every morning just because I don't get the itchies. But yes, in the spring, it does get a little bit pollen-y. It does. 80 degrees in Nashville. Hey, Leslie, sounds like you got good weather. Good. You got some candles. That's awesome, Corey. Crowds are busy. Mark, we're busy. It is busier than Monday. Monday was awesome. We didn't have a lot of people. But welcome back, Melanie. Yeah, picture's a little pixelated. It's trying to also focus because the sun is setting. There you go. Oh boy. Having minor breakdowns here. Hey Amy. Hey Cindy. Hey Victoria. Yeah, the connection is kind of low. There's people coming in and out. I mean, you see all these people? They're like feeding into it. They're starting to filter in. I'm going to carry you. I'm lifting you up to... Oh no. Breakdown time. I'm far away from that madness. I'm way back here. So I'm hoping we'll do better back here. Far enough away, but not too close. There's no way I would have been able to film in front of the castle. You wouldn't have it. It would just, the signal would just die. Plus these lovely towers that I always call my towers of terror. I'm going to back you guys out. They're control towers. That's where the equipment is, radio, there's a lot of equipment in both of those towers. We could be fine for an hour having our chit-chat, get ready for the fireworks kind of talks here, and then all of a sudden, signal is just gone. I'm telling you, something evil goes on in there. I don't mean it that way, but it's like, it's either a signal disruption if you get too close to those towers, and when I leave fireworks and I'm walking and you're like, I lost you because I'm walking by those towers. There's something about those towers that will disrupt the cell signal. Don't know what. Christy, Daniel, Darla, Debbie, nice, you're welcome. Martin, Leslie. Oh yeah, I've already working on my cast member hookups there. I definitely got my friend Dave. I'm going to be his plus one. He's like, no, I got you, girl. I got you. Because only the people who work in the park it's going to be like Pandora. You're not going to be able to get to cast preview only if you work at that park. The other rest of the time, it's going to be like a lottery system. I knew managers that weren't able to go to Pandora opening because it's like a lottery system. If you're not working at studios, you're not going to be able to go. Like, I doubt it. Very few people got to go there. So I'm trying to get all my hookups to Hollywood studios to make sure. But I have one confirmed one that my friend Dave said, I got you, girl. I got you. You're going. I'm like, okay. I'm his plus one. Usually you can just bring a friend, but we'll give Happily Ever After a chance, Amy. I think you may like it. Aw, that's awesome. Eating your salad. Oh, you're waiting for a cousin? Oh, wow. Awesome, Angie. My pleasure. All the time. Hey, Austin. Welcome from Texas. Dana's back. I know. We're home. Awesome. Cool. Meltdowns. That's true. And I think that's why the breaks are important. Having the little breaks in between to go back to the hotel and go swim a little bit or take a nap is very important. And this Florida heat is hot. I mean, if you're not used to it, you can get dehydrated quick, sunburnt. Make sure bug spray, all of that good stuff. Very, very important. Hey, Lori. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have to work on the weekend. I'm working the next 2 days at my other location. So I'm going to be doing my 11-hour plus shift. So it's going to be fun. I haven't done it in a while. I've had about a month off there, so I've been lucky. I've had somebody been able to pick up my shift. So I'm going to come play over there tomorrow and Saturday. So I'll be back Sunday. So it's, that's okay. The perks far outweigh the working conditions. We have my location specifically chose to have 10+ hour shifts. So it's just hard when you're the night person because there's really nobody to relieve you of breaks or potty breaks or anything. I just kind of work a whole 10, 11 hour shift straight. But, that's just how it is. But we got this. It's going to be fine. Sherry, Courtney, yeah, it's probably just adjusting. William, Paula, yeah. Paul's back. Sherry, yep. Yeah, Media Days is the 28th and the 29th. I wish we got media passes for that because I would gladly go. We were trying to build up this channel to the point that, yes, we'll be able to have press passes and media passes to be invited, like the Diz guys. So it was so nice. Earlier, I got to catch up with Rhino and Craig. I love them. I've known them, I've met them a couple years ago, but they're always the most down-to-earth people. Like, they're awesome. They're like goals, hashtag goals. They're great because they do that full-time. That is their full-time job. It is my dream to do social media full-time. That is my dream job, but it has to be, they're definitely paid a livable wage to do that because they work for the Diz. Awesome channel also on YouTube. But I was so glad I was able to catch up with Brino and Craig, and they're like, "You're going to be at MegaCon?" I'm like, "Of course." They love Rob's cosplay of Jedi Darkwing Duck. Actually, his Darkwing Duck is phenomenal, so you guys are going to get to see that for MegaCon. And he was actually their thumbnail for their MegaCon video of costumes last year. Go Rob made the thumbnail. I'll be back on Sunday. Yeah, you'll have like Tanya and Bob and Dee. A bunch of other folks are streaming this weekend. There's a lot of good stuff going. Paul, Calvin. There's Kennedy Space Center coming up on Saturday. Bob and Dee and Tori, I think they're going to be doing that. So there's a bunch of stuff coming up this weekend to do. So there'll be plenty of things to do. Yes, it is. Florida weather is just wacky. We've had the coolest winter/spring we've had on record for a while. Last year it was just hot from the get-go. Yes. Maria Polibier, Ohana. That's right. Ohana means family. Hey, Brian. Hey, April. Hey, Lynn. Yeah, it's going to be sporadic. I'm going to lift you once we're ready. We still have a while. Not a while, but we should have pre-show music starting in about 6 minutes. Oh, good. Rain. Oh, somebody has their flash on. Why? Yeah, MegaCon is gonna be awesome. It'll be epic. I get to hang out with a lot of my YouTube friends too. I'm really excited. Miss my people. Hey Brian, hey Reagan, welcome to the Magic Kingdom. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it so much. It's because, Chris, all these people just got here. We just earned about another, 30,000 of our closest friends here. So, yep. I would have lost you already if I was in front of the castle. Gone forever, so... Oh no, I hear meltdowns. Yeah, this is all full. There was nobody here before. And now there's like a cajillion million people here. So pretty soon, once this is full, we should be alright. But what they'll do is, when was it? A week ago? Remember when we were at the bridge? They even said, viewing areas in front of the castle are now at capacity. I'm like, wow, I rarely hear that announcement. But it happens during busy times. It's still spring break for a few states, so there are still a lot of people here. I also hear a lot of Portuguese and Spanish-speaking guests as well, so we are getting a lot. It's busier this week. It's busier today than it was Monday, for sure. So there's a lot of people here. I decided to film a little further back because you don't want to be too close, because those towers of terror do act funny. So I'm hoping once they stop letting people go in and out, the signal will stabilize. So just bear with me. It just always gets a little bit glitchy because you are here with, this is pretty much like everybody at the park. So I don't know if we're at 100,000 today, but you're quite a bit. You're here with at least 50,000 of your closest friends. That's what happens. We just be chit-chatting here, hanging out, and just hopefully it'll stabilize when they stop letting people go in and out. But right now it's still like a pathway. But They will stop people walking here in the next few minutes. People already know. I mean, most people, especially kids, are used to like vloggers, YouTubers. They're so used to that. I think it's pretty common. Pretty common. My rig is like a beast, but I love it. She's my baby. Yeah, a lot of my fellow streamers use a smooth cue. That's the stabilizer they choose to use. It's just what is compatible to your phone, what's in your budget. I think the smooth cue is a good entry-level stabilizer because it's cheap, it's not expensive, you're not going to be out $1 gajillion, and it's on Amazon. Prime is awesome. So the smooth cue is a good one to start off with. And I think just make sure you get the stabilizer that is in your budget and that is compatible with your phone. Very, very important, because if you're going to use it also like to film things, you want to be able to use like the app that goes with it, or if you're just using the native app to your phone, it sometimes works better. You just want to make sure. See, they're moving everybody forward. That means you're going to squish more people here, because that's just how we roll. But you know, it's what works for you. You have to do the research on what kind of phone you have, what's compatible with your phone, because some phones are heavier than others. Some of the newer phones don't have compatibility yet, like, you know, if you have an iPhone X, a 10, you know what I mean? Like, make sure your phone is compatible with the device you're trying to buy. You know what I mean? Just make sure. It's just depending on the phone you have and how much you want to spend. But, I mean, I think, you know, the smooth cue is a good deal for an entry level. It really is. Oh, time to change the battery. I'm glad it's now and not later, because I knew it would be time. But you know what I mean? It's just what is good for you. Do a lot of research on like Amazon is great. You know, see what works well for your phone. Like I would type in your phone and Google like, hey, what's the best stabilizer for my phone? Then make sure it works with your phone, because then some stabilizers don't work well with other phones. Like it's going to fight the internal stabilization on your phone, because phones have internal stabilization. Not the best, but they have it. So if you know that it's not compatible, then you don't want to buy that device. There's a lot of different price ranges, different deals. You know, you just have to make sure you find one that works for you. I'm using my bag as a stand too. I'm gonna get you guys a little bit higher. Whee! Yeah, I think most people are pretty used to it. I mean, everybody carries their 500-pound DSLR here. People vlog with different things. Some people use like a Joby GorillaPod with their like their Canon 70D. You know, I prefer like when I just film with my camera and not live stream. If I'm just filming. You know, an entry-level Canon G7X Mark II is an excellent camera. It's what every vlogger uses. And used with the Manfrotto Pixie. They even sell a bundle with that, with the Canon G7X. And it comes with a Manfrotto Pixie little tripod. And that little tripod is Disney approved because it doesn't extend. You just cannot use a selfie stick. Or a monopod. A monopod is a selfie stick that extends. Whatever you have cannot extend. I started with just a handheld stabilizer, so you're good. I'm standing. Toy Story Land opens June 30th. That's the official opening date. I'm sure it's gonna be amazing. No, I have never stayed in Shades of Green. I know that's like the military one. I heard it's pretty awesome, though. That's Shades of Green? Is that where you guys are staying? Is it awesome? Oh, okay. Oh, sorry. Well, we'll try to do ones. No, there's really nothing you can do. I mean, I have the carrier that is the best on property. There's certain phone carriers, too, that don't work well in the park. Basically, you have to have Verizon or AT&T, or else you're going to have a hard time streaming. Disney uses AT&T, by the way. So if you're trying to decide on who to go with AT&T, because AT&T is the official carrier of Walt Disney World. If you check your My Disney Experience app, it's sponsored by AT&T. But they just need to put more cell towers closer to the park or in the park. We can hide them in the lampposts somewhere. It's just the amount of... there's really nothing you can do because, you're just a slave to the signal. You just basically need to stand away from people, find out. You just got to learn by trial and error where to stand, where you get the best signal. It's just trial and error. Oh, go ahead. You should trash. Oh, no, you're good, sweetie. Yeah, you're pretty much, if I were a regular guest and you guys are just coming on vacation, I would just film. I honestly will just film and use your stabilizer, but don't live. Just film. That way you could film your vacation in crispy 1080 60 frames, or you could do it in 4K. All smartphones do 4K nowadays. So that way you're not, your footage is crispy and it's not a slave to the signal.